Good morning. This is Coach M. Cotton, and I just hopped on here to tell you, or to ask you a question really. What is taking your peace? Is it a job? Is it a relationship, such as like a romantic relationship or a friendship? Where can you identify that there is something taking your peace? It's a very simple question, but it's a complex question at the same time, because first you have to identify what that is. This thought came about because I was watching an interview on I don't really watch the show, but it was Baby is Kiki, and Maya was she was interviewing the singer Maya, entertainer Maya, and Maya said something that was very profound, and it just provoked thought to me about whether it's something that you want to do, whether it's impressions or opinions that people are putting on you, whether it's something about timing that's not aligning with what God is calling you to. Those things can take away your peace or chip away at it. Let's say you may still be peaceful to some degree, but things like that can chip away at your peace. And so I want you today to really start reflecting on that and seeing how you can become back into alignment with your purpose. Because you can know your purpose, and some may feel like they're operating in their purpose, but is it the purpose that God is calling you to? And when I say God, I'm talking about Jesus Christ. And even though things can be out of whack, and I'm saying this because I don't know if many of you know my testimony. For the last 10 months, I was unemployed because I was laid off my job, and I really had to depend on God. And so that circumstance, unfortunately, was really taking my peace. But because of mindfulness practice, because I knew how to recenter and refocus, and I will not lie to you, I'll be very transparent. Those were days that I cried because it was overwhelming, because it was too much. And I went to God and I was just confused. I didn't understand. I was laid off, so it was nothing to my own fault that I had done to bring about that situation. But it doesn't matter when you are feeling like your back's against the wall, when you're feeling like you're in crisis, when you're feeling like, what else? How much more do I have to give up? How much more do I have to lose? And without losing my mind, like literally keeping my sanity was so important. But because of mindfulness practice, which is a skill set that I coach on as well to help individuals rediscover their true self-identity, and also coping with stress, managing their emotions, improving the interpersonal relationships, but most importantly, keeping their peace, maintaining their peace, finding their peace, and living with that peace and purpose. And so I asked you guys that question today just to have you think about it. And then once you identify, even if it's the smallest thing, I want you to really seek God and pray about, how can I change that to improve my peace, my mental health, so that I can become better and better every day. You don't have to live in a place, and I mean like metaphorically, live in a place where you are anxious or fearful or depressed, or you have all these low vibrational energies where you are grieved or where you are saddened by something, whatever it may be. You don't have to set up a residence in that space. You can definitely begin to do things, very small things, by using mindfulness practice. And it can look something like doing deep breath work. It can look like something where you are just getting still, being quiet, where you're reflecting. You want to bring in your wise mind with your emotion mind. You want to bring in your emotion mind and have it intersect with your rational or your logic to get to your wise mind. And for believers in Christ Jesus, or I'll just say for me specifically, wise mind is Christ. It's my Christ consciousness. It's God. And so being in a place where you can be quiet and be still and hear from Him and ask that specific question like, Lord, you said, for the joy of the Lord gives me strength. You said you are my peace. And for those who keep their mind stayed on Thee, you will keep them in perfect peace. And just begin to reconnect with that, reestablish what that looks like for you. And then for those who may not be in a specific faith, the way you do that is still by getting quiet, recentering, refocusing, being still, allowing, that quiet time, that stillness to help you recenter, to be very mindful, to be present in the moment. How many times do we get in the hustle and bustle of life and we don't even know which way we're going? We don't even know what time it is. We don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. Slowing down is very important. And so I just want to leave that thought with you guys. I hope you have a great day today. Go out, be great, but also be present in the moment. Take small moments throughout the day to do some deep breathing. Inhale, hold for about 3 to 4 seconds and exhale. And when you're exhaling, just releasing all of the things that have you held captive, that's on your mind, that could be, again, chipping away at your peace. Love you guys. Coach M. Cotton. If you want to know more, follow me on all social media platforms. You can also go to my Facebook business page at facebook.com/renew, repurpose, restore. You can find me at Coach M. Cotton on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can email my business. I do have my LLC, which is Renew, Repurpose, Restore, Personal Development Coaching, LLC. And you can email that, email me directly at renewrepurposerestore@gmail.com. So if you want to know more about mindfulness practice, how to do that, what that looks like for you, and how it can be impactful to your life, reach out to me on all platforms. Bye.